And just what's the key just between you and the offensive line trying to avoid some of these sacks?
I think, one is just knowing their game plan, knowing what they're trying to do, getting the ball out quick, just hitting underneath throws, checking it down, and just, getting it out of my hands quicker.
Why do you have so much trouble, or seem to have a lot of trouble with the cover, a lot of zone blitz teams? Like you talk about the two-tail blitz and the fire zone, stuff like that. Why are those?
Well, we really haven't seen much two-tilt in a while in fire zones. I mean, I don't know. I mean, we did pretty well versus Georgia in all their fire zones and different teams. And I think it's just a mixture. We see a lot of different times, a lot of different defenses. And I wouldn't say it's just fire zones because we see, everything you could imagine. So I don't know if it's just fire zones because we see a lot of them. We have a lot of big plays versus them too. So.
Tim, do you feel a special kinship with Coach Spurrier in terms of being I almost said two former quarterbacks, a former quarterback and both having won the Heisman and just that whole relationship?
I think there's, some sort of kind of special relationship there, although it's, something that we don't, talk or, we'll say, hey, after the game, and, we talk, a few times at the Heisman, and we have a little bit of a relationship like that, and I think we have a lot of respect for each other, but, I think there is something that's cool about, what we've done and our relationship, so yeah.
Final SEC road game of your career is against Spurrier. Do you find this a little odd, interesting thoughts?
I don't really find it too odd. It just, it's just the way it worked out. I think it's cool. I think it's, last SEC game, and it's, versus, Coach Spurrier, who's done so much for the SEC, and, just changed the SEC in a lot of different ways, especially early on in the 90s, and what he's done for the SEC and for college football in general. It's really cool, and it's anytime you go against a coach like that, it's going to be special. I think, circumstances will make it that much more special.
Given the expectations on this team, on you, et cetera, like this, has this season been more of a grind maybe than the others, or has it been as much fun?
It's been a lot of fun. I think, yes, it's been a grind, but every season has been a little bit of a grind. But I've had a lot of fun, and I think, what's also made it a little bit easier is not having to deal with, an Ole Miss type thing too. So that's what makes it, even harder grinding. We've enjoyed, winning every week, and we've enjoyed competing and getting better, and and when you win, it's a lot easier to go out there and get better than after a loss. And so that's something that we've been extremely focused on and trying to get better. And we're excited about being 9-0 and having, a lot of goals out there in front of us. And yes, we do need to get better, and we're going to continue to work and to get better.
Have you done anything different this year or in the off season or whatever that's kind of helped you stay healthier despite all the pounding, different, diet, workout, rehab stuff or anything?
Not necessarily. I think when I came off that shoulder surgery, just training with Coach Mick, he did a really good job of just training me, to be able to just go out there and take hits, and just the type of workouts we've done and the exercise. I felt like when I come into this season, I was in the best shape of my life. Felt really, really good, and so that was, I think, a bonus.
So you don't have to take any more shots or pain-killing injections before you play at all? Okay.
No.
That's got to be something that's so much more of a relief, yeah?
It is. It's nice, to be able to just go out there and play and not having to worry about that, and not having to spend as much time in the training room. I still spend time just to keep my body right and everything, and just that's something that I've always focused on. But being healthy enough to just always go out there and play, not having to worry about something or deal with something that's hampering you is wonderful.